Well, good morning. I'm back, as you can see. Probably got my washing in the background. Anyway, should we go here? Because the light might be a bit too much there. But anyway, so I'm back from Scotland. It was fab. I completed my training. So now I am opening a new business. Oh, hi. So you're just looking for food? Just a little disclaimer, this is not how everybody opens a business. This is how I'm opening my business. I've opened quite a few businesses, but never a limited company. Yeah, so my course was scalp micropigmentation, which is to aid hair loss, alopecia, people that are going through chemotherapy. So I think it's much needed on the island, and it gives you the illusion of a 5 o'clock shadow or a buzz cut. You can also do density work, men and women, hi dogs, men and women, hairlines, receding hairlines, thinning at the top. So yeah, so I'm going to be showing you how I am opening a business and a limited company, because a limited company, I've been absolutely lost. I haven't known what to do. Like, it's all new to me. Morning, we're going to have lemon and cucumber water. That's not a good angle for my chin. I'm going to put you there. So yeah, as you know, I went to Scotland. Now, for those that don't know, I've done massage and facials for over 15 years. It's one of the businesses that I've had before. I've had quite a few different businesses actually. I used to run a holiday cottage. I run an online an online wedding hire business, you know, like sashes and chair covers and things like that. What other business? I had a cleaning business. Some have been great, some have flopped, some I've just thought I've had enough of. Yeah, so with the beauty side, I just thought, don't get me wrong, I love the massage, I love the facials, but I was just thinking, like, the island needs something that isn't getting done. I went down the brows route, I went down the lashes, the nails, and none of it was floating my boat. Right, I'm going to show you this 1 second. I didn't know with these, right, you have to, if anyone's thick like me, how I've started so many businesses and been as successful as I am, I don't know, because sometimes I can be really, really thick. But I didn't know with these, I don't know where I'm going to put you to be able to show you. Let me put you there. Yeah. So I was turning the tap on and was like, why is it not coming out? Why is it not coming out? But you have to have that really loose for the air to get in, to get the pressure, to get the water out of the tap. So yeah. So it's done up through the day, and then when you need it, you literally just undo that a little bit and let it all come out. Woo! So I'm gonna sit and let that marinate. Woo woo! Who are we barking at? Let's go see the dogs. Who are we barking at? Who's out there? Who's out there, Boosh? Oh, you get them told, Cammy. You get them told, Cammy. Who is it? Oh, yes. You'll get those bad people away. Oh, now you're... Oh, it's all going off. What's wrong? Oh, blob in my face. Do you mind? Do you mind making all that noise? Do you mind? Yeah, so I'll try and carry on here, shall I? We're going to get attacked by a chihuahua. We're going to get attacked by a chihuahua. Are you going to talk with me? Yeah? Okay, so yeah, the first thing you need to do is get your qualifications, do your training, get your certification. That's the first thing that I did, and I decided to leave the salon in November and really work hard on, I was doing my level, is it 2 to 7 or level 3 to 7 A&P, which is anatomy and physiology, which is all about the skin, the bones, everything, you know what I mean, which I'd done before, but this is like up to medical level. And then research. I researched the best place possible to do the training that I was interested in doing. The course wasn't cheap, and as you've seen, it was a lot of traveling to get to the course, but it was well worth it. The course that I trained in is a multi-award winning academy, a multi-award winning clinic, a multi-award winning tutor. It was nothing but the best. Everything's the best of the best machinery, the best inks, everything. So that was what I started with. Obviously, I come back home, and this week has just been absolutely chocker, trying to find a venue, new premises. I do have a salon from home, and that's where I used to do a lot of my work from, as well as working in salons, working in spas. But I feel like with this kind of treatment, it needs to be somewhere professional. It needs to be in a clinic environment. I've been looking at premises. I went to view one the other day and then viewed one yesterday, and I've decided to take it. It's a little bit more expensive, it's a little bit more out of town, but it's got a great reputation. The room is mine, it's sole use. So that's kind of what I wanted, where I can have it exactly how I want it and shut the door at the end of the day and know all my property, my my furniture, everything's safe and all in one spot. And I can decorate it how I want, I can put pictures up how I want and stuff like that. So for me, I know what my business is. I know exactly where I'm going to go with it. So the next thing you do, or anybody, is your research. Research businesses that are doing the same or similar as you, look at their price lists, and then try and put yourself, this is what I've done with all my other businesses, try and put yourself bang in the middle. You're not too expensive, you're not too cheap. That's the best way to do it. Bang in the middle where you find it's reasonable, that it's going to create a good income for you. So that's what I've always done with my businesses. Not affordable, but just in the middle of the other businesses around me. I'm not overcutting anyone, I'm not undercutting anyone. If you go too cheap, you're devaluing yourself, you're devaluing your product, you're devaluing your service. No. You go too high at the beginning, people are going to expect high. And as a new business, you probably will make a few mistakes. So it's best to just go in the middle. It gives people value for money. And then once you're up and running and everything's going, if you want to up your prices, you can up your prices. Now, fortunately, I know there's only one other girl that's doing the same type of thing as me. And she's got other avenues she's going down. So, at the minute, touch wood, I don't really have to look at much competition. Another thing to research is if it's a skill, whether if you're in hairdressing or bricklaying or any, plastering, plumbing. I watch so many YouTube videos. I follow Instagram accounts. I look at the best of the best and I see what I can learn from them. And that's what I've been doing with the SMP, is looking at the people that are the best of the business and learning, taking different tips, things that will work for me, things that won't work for me, and then that's been the next step. Then you want to write your business plan, your what, when, how, why, and where. Doesn't have to be in that order, but what is your business? When are you going to create your business? Where your business is going to be, where your registered office is going to be, or your registered business is going to be. Why are you creating this business? Is there a need for it? Is there a demand for it? Is it popular? Even if it's not, go ahead and do it. If you've got a great idea, run with it, is what I say. I've had so many great ideas for different businesses, that I've not done, and then seen someone else do them and go, I thought of that. Not that it was my idea, but that, oh wow, I should have done that. How are you going to make this a successful business? How are you going to make this work? Can you create a business while you're still working, which is what I'm doing? Because now I'm having to buy furniture, I'm having to buy stock, I'm having to rent a unit, rent a clinic, or rent a room in a clinic. So all these things have to be affordable. You have to really work out your finances. There is government schemes. Definitely look into them. I did when I run the holiday cottage. It did lock you in for 18 months it was over here. If you didn't stay with the business for 18 months, then you had to pay the money back. You got a financial advisor, you got a government grant to start up your business, or if you spent money, the way I did it is I'd already put my money into it. So I took the receipts to the government, and then I think it's gone up now to about 6,000 when I went, or 5,000 when I did it. It was 3,000. I took all my receipts and I got half the money in a lump sum, and then the other half of the money, I think I was paid like 70 to 80 pound a week for 30 weeks, I think it was. I'm really bad at maths, so don't quote me on that. And that gave you a little tick over to get your business going. So it's always worth looking into government schemes if there's anything like that in your area. This week I came back. The first thing I did was, once I'd got my business plan, everything there was done, the next thing I did was register the business name. I think in the UK it's called Companies House. I don't know further afield. You create your name and you register that with Companies House or Companies Registry, whatever it's called. That was the next step I did. And they've sent me all the forms, which I haven't filled in yet, to create a limited company. For a limited company, you need 2 directors apparently. This is all new to me, so I know I have to fill in a form. I have to fill in a memorandum, which they did send me a template for me to read through to make sure that it's viable for my business. I need 2 directors, which are shareholders. So I've asked my eldest daughter if she will be a director. Then you need a company secretary, but one of the directors can be the company secretary and stuff like that. I am already a director of another business and I am the general secretary for that business, but it's a business / charity, so it's kind of difficult. So I can be, for my business, director, a shareholder and the secretary. I just need one more director, which is, sorry, the dogs are knocking me. I just need one more director, which is going to be my eldest daughter. So I need to fill everything in, and then I need to take it all to Companies Registry with my ID and proof of address. And then Mia has to do the same, her ID, her proof of address, utility bill, whatever. And I think it's £100. The price is £100, but if you want it within 24 hours, it's like 250. And if you want to open it while you wait, it's 500 quid. I'm like, a while you wait business. Wow. Crazy. So then the next step I did was create my logo, I've got a logo that, hang on, let me start that again. I've got a logo that I want for, because I've already got one for the massage and the beauty side, I wanted something that's kind of similar and that's going to go with the name of my business. I created my logo that I've got printed. I've just ordered my very first t-shirt and my very first pen. Oh, I get excited over the silliest things. I so look like an egg today. But yeah, my very first t-shirt, my very first pen. And I'm going to get, you know, those car stickers that go on the door. I'm going to get one of them because then it's free advertising. As you're driving around, people can see as long as you've got your phone number on it. I haven't got my phone number on the t-shirt because no, I didn't want that. So I created my logo. I had help from that months ago with Ella's ex-girlfriend. She's fantastic on, digital marketing. I don't even know what it's called, but it's that. It helped me create it because I had the vision. I just didn't know how to do it on the computer. So she helped with that. She did that for me. And then I've created a little bit of a different logo because my logo, there's a lot of black, there's a lot of colour in my logo. And I thought to myself, every time I have to print something off, you've got to think savvy. Every time you print something off, you're going to be using ink. It's another expense. So I've created another logo with just, it's more monotone to go on letterheads and aftercare forms and consent forms and things like that. So I've got my Boom logo that can go on t-shirts and pens and cups and my car and my signage. And then I've got a more downplayed sort of, not black and white because it has got a little bit of colour in, but something that's not going to eat up the ink every time I have to print something off. So that was the next thing I did. And then I've also created a TikTok page, a social media, right, start that again, a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a TikTok. So there's already, when I was training on models, there was already, my tutor did a video and took pictures and stuff like that, and then other works that I've done, I've had little videos done. So everybody loves a reel, everybody loves a TikTok. I'm a very visual person. I can't read, like instructions. If I get instructions for something, it's a lot harder for me to read it than if I just watch a YouTube video. If I watch a YouTube video, I can pick it up like that. But if it's reading it, I'm a bit like, oh, it batters my head a little bit. So show your work off, shout it from the rooftops. This is coming soon. So everybody gets an idea that what's coming. You don't have to do that if it's a gardening business and stuff like that, or you want to wait till everything's done, then that's absolutely fine. So then the next step after that was I completed my first aid and my infection control, because my license will be a tattoo license. So I've completed those, got all my certification for them. The next thing is my insurance. So I put a quote in for my insurance. However, some of the insurances, because it's a limited company, they want the company number. I can't give the company number until I've filled out the memorandum and everything for the limited company. Then I get my certification. Then I can sort the insurance. So that's something that I have learned. Step one, really, after you've done all your research and your training and everything's in place, is get your business name registered as a sole trader, a limited company, whatever you're doing, because then you'll have your company number, and then you can go ahead and look for insurance. So then the next step for me was finding premises, because the way it works for a tattoo license is the building is inspected, the room is inspected, your machinery is inspected, your hygiene in the room is inspected. So for me, I had to find a premises, which I've now got. And I spoke to the girl yesterday. I'm so excited about it. It's got such a good reputation. Someone else has taken over and their business has got a really good reputation. And she's so lovely. I've not worked with her, but I've done training with her before. I'm so excited for that. The lady that used to own it, I've known her for years. She's keeping a room on. So it's going to be a nice little mix. So then the next thing for me is to get everything in the room kitted out and sorted, ready for environmental health to come in. Once environmental health come in, they're going to want to see my insurance. They're going to want to see my certification. They're going to want to see my first aid, my infection control. They're going to want to see my method statement, my risk assessments. They're going to want to see my consent forms, my aftercare forms. Do I have it in writing, the risks as well as the benefits of the treatment that I'm giving? It's covered in all areas. And then once they look around the room and make sure that you've got a sink in the room and you've got a soap dispenser and things are covered in shrink wrap that should be, all kinds of things like that. I mean, you've got medical wipes, you've got gloves, you've got masks, everything that you need to provide the treatment. And then once you've been assessed, hopefully you pass, you then get your license. The insurance I looked at, I would be licensed to work where I work, and then I could also work at conventions and things like that. I think the insurance covered me for 2 million. So now I will talk about the benefits of a limited company compared to a sole trader. From what I've learnt, the pros and the cons of being a sole trader compared to a limited company. For a sole trader, you only pay, I think it's one kind of tax, whereas when you're a limited company, you have to pay corporation tax as well, I think it is. Usually for a limited company, you also need an accountant. As I've told you, you need 2 directors. All the dividends and things like that, it's so over my head. But I'm starting to understand that it's sort of a share of the profits made or share of the company you can give out to the shareholders. That's not something I'm going to go down, I don't think. I'm literally just going to pay myself a wage. So with a limited company, you are working for your business. Being a sole trader, it's going to be cheaper on your tax, absolutely. But if anything goes wrong, the law Just say you're sued. If something goes wrong and you're being sued, the law can come for you. The law can come for your house, for your car, for your assets. With a limited company, your business is a separate entity. Not that I'm ever planning for anything to go wrong, but it's just a cover. It's just a cover. A lot of people in the beauty industry and aesthetic industry, you create a limited company. If somebody sticks a load of filler in your face and you get an occlusion, your skin starts to die, you get skin necrosis, your nose starts to fall off, and you sue your aesthetic practitioner, did I get it right? Your aesthetic practitioner. If they are a sole trader, you're suing them. If you're a limited company, you're suing the company, which doesn't mean that you still wouldn't get whatever you're looking for, a compensation or, I don't know, whatever it is. But that would then come out of the business. It would come out of their, the company's insurance, whatever. So for me, with that type of business, sometimes you get complaints. Sometimes you get complaints over a massage. You get complaints, you can get complaints over your brows, your lashes, your nails. Being a limited company, I think, is just it's a little bit more expensive, but it's a bit of a safer way to work. This is all I've learned about limited companies. There's probably a million things. You could be watching this and go, well, there's actually this, and this as well. Put it in the comments, because I want to learn. This is just me saying how I'm learning. This is what I've learned so far. And at 3:30 today, Tayton's got an appointment to get his hair cut. I don't know if you know, but my son has got ADHD. And for some reason, he hates getting his hair cut. So I've learned to give him the responsibility. If I give him the responsibility, I say to him, right, when we go in, a lot of kids, they look at mum, right, what does he want done with his hair? I say to him, what do you want with your hair? And he's like, well, I want a number 1 or a number 2, short back and sides, and I want to keep a bit of the length on the top. I say, right, well, when we go in then, that's what you're going to say. And it gives him a little bit of control back. And that seems to help. But I told him yesterday he's getting his hair cut today and he's not happy about it. So that's another thing we're going to do today. We'll just see how the day goes. If you were solely interested, because I think I might put in the title how I'm starting a business, and that's the only bit you're interested in, then that's great. If you don't want to see the rest of the vlog, that's absolutely fine. It's not going to be very long anyway, I don't think. But I will do a second part, and then I will be catching you up on Monday as well. Well, I've got an appointment Monday, but I will be doing, as I say, a separate video regarding the lump in my boob, because I've already filmed one of my appointments. I have my pre-op appointment on Monday, and then I'm in for an operation next month. So I'll bring you along with that as well. This is eating my battery, But anyway, yeah, I will speak to you in a bit when we take Tate to get his hair cut. I'm going to quickly show you as well how I make my porridge with going back to the gym to give me some extra protein, and it's nice and filling. So I've just put my porridge oats in the bowl because I wanted to make sure I had enough milk. Oh, the milk was about to run out, so it's a bit frothy there. So let me turn you. I've just had to put my dressing gown on because I've gone cold. Okay, so I have my bowl with my milk and my porridge oats. Look at the size of these blueberries. Big handful of blueberries. And then I'm going to stick that in the microwave before I do anything else. I'm not going to put any of this in until this bit's done. Okay, so now that bit's done. Oh, that's hot. I would have put this in for another minute actually, but I need to make sure, I don't know if you can see that you can pop. Yeah, the bowl's really hot, but I'm hoping you can see. I'll try and do one this side. That you can pop the berries. That one ain't popping. God, they're well hard, them ones. Oh, I don't know if this needs another minute, but I want to try and show you, but I can't hold the bowl at the same time. That one's going to go shooting out, I reckon. Oh, yeah, so I pop all of the blackberries blueberries. These are blueberries today. These are far too big, these ones though. Now the smaller ones, they start making the thing go purple. So you're ending up with a consistency kind of like that. Then what I'll do is I'm using the bulk pure whey protein. And I will just put 1 scoop in. And it literally makes it taste like cake batter. Then I will put in, I need a spoon, don't I? Then I'll put in a spoonful of flax seeds, because I don't know what they do, but they're supposed to be good for women, for your monthlies and stuff like that. I like them, but look, I don't know how well you'll be able to see. They remind me of little nits. Do you remember when you got nits as a kid? So no one's going to want to eat them now, because I would have put you all off. Ooh. Dogs are at it again. Someone's coming up the path, 1 sec. Honestly, those dogs. And then, I don't normally do this, but I do put a little bit of peanut butter in my yogurt. You know, if I'm having it, so I'm just gonna whack the peanut butter in as well. I don't know how well it's gonna melt. Mix all that up. I can't drink protein powders. I don't like the taste of them, but in this, honestly, you wait till you see the consistency. It's literally like, it goes like cake batter. Remember when I used to have cake batter as a kid? So good. I know the lighting isn't the best, but yeah. Whoa. And then that is the finished look. It's not the neatest, but oh my god, it tastes so good. So I've got the floor heating on. Who's this? Cammy? Who's this, Cammy? Cammy, I can't see your face. Cammy. 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 There's your face, Cammy. Baba. With all the dirt under the sofa, come here. Boosh, stop kissing me. Cammy, come on. He's a baby. Oh, you must be burning up because this floor's boiling. Boosh. Get out of the way. Cammy. Where's your baby? What are you doing? Oh. Are you cozy under there? You wagging your tail? Are you wagging your tail? What do you make of it? What are you saying? What do you think of her under there? Ah, you're trying to get me new. Look at this little nose. Look at this little nose. Hello. Are you loving it down there? Are you loving life? Booze. She's just trying to chill. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you gonna say to the camera? What are you gonna say? Gonna say hi, everybody. That was in my mouth. So, what are you gonna say to the hairdresser?
Hello.
No. What are you gonna tell him you want doing with your hair?
A little bit off the top and then one on the sides and the back.
One on the sides and the back.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit off the top. It's going to look so much better. Got hair in that mole. Can I pull it out?
No, don't
Let
you
me.
dare. Don't you dare.
Let me pull it out.
You dare.
Let me get the tweezers.
No.
Please.
No.
Let me do it. Let me feel it. It's huge. Let me get it.
Hands off.
I want to get it out.
No.
You can't walk around with a hair out coming out your arm. Come on.
Not happening. Hello, everybody. So I've officially let Mum pick out my hairs on my mole. So yeah.
That you want to do it. What changed your mind?
I just put a little bit of pressure.
Oh, I don't want you to do it if you don't want to.
No, I mean like the hairs are putting a little bit of pressure.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, they're hurting.
Right. Get your camera. Get your face in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. I can't even grab it. 3, 2, 1. That one? Look at the size of that.
Whoa.
Whitney Brave.
Ah!
You were brave. Ah, you trapped my finger.
That's definitely
Do you want to do a nose hair? Do you want to pull a nose hair out of me? You can do it to me.
No. I want to flick off your eyelashes.
You can't pluck my eyelashes.
No.
They're eyebrows. Not right in the middle. See if there's a spare one that you can pull out.
There's one.
Ow. Oh, did you get it? Oh, you did. Yeah, well done. You could be a brow tech.
Yeah.
Do you do one more?
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, that's all right. I pull them out all the time. Your teeth need brushing. They look yellow. They do look yellow. Do I do one more?
Fine.
Go on.
One more.
Not in the middle. No, I want. You're going for the main shape. Get a spare one. Ready? Yank. Don't pull it out gently. Yank it. Start it again. Right, go on. Do it. Do it. Oh, that was a good one.
That's two.
That was 2. Is my eyebrow bald now?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Not you bald.
Oh, they look so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did so good.
I just saw some extra ones like hanging out around here.
Oh.
And I was just like, well, I might as well clean them up. So I just went doing, doing, doing.
You doinged it. You're a good doinger. High five. Oh, yeah. Right, hummus, please.
Wet.
Oh, my God. Why? 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 There's no need for that. I got makeup. Well, I did have makeup on.
Sweat.
Sweat. Is that what you said? Sweat. Oh my God.
Sweat.
Right, come on, you need to go brush your teeth.
Hello.
Right, go on then.
So
You wanted to do a YouTube channel, so now's your chance. Go and show everyone how well you brush your teeth. Go on then.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to show you my VR. It is a Oculus Quest 2. I was playing Population 1 until I got disturbed by my mother. Why? Why, Mum? Why? She kept on saying that my teeth were like yellow. So I was like, yeah, I'll go brush my teeth. They're not yellow. Okay, that freaking was yellow as cheese. Got myself wet a little, but that's fine. Anyways, there's me brushing my teeth. I'm going to go back to my mum now.
You ready? If you're going to be moody, you're not getting any sweets when we get back. So I'm going to the shop afterwards. Right, come here then. And then afterwards, go and get some sweets. Where are you? If you behave.
You'll never see me.
I can see you.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I can see you.
You can't see me.
You again. The whole way round. Come on then. We're going to be late.
We do, about 2, 3 o'clock.
They done alright though, didn't they? Initially, I think. But I don't know what they're doing right now.
Never get Monday off, so that's nice.
Look at you! New hair! Doesn't it look nice?
Yeah, but it took a long time.
Well, yeah, but they want to do a good job, don't they? Right, sweet shop. Right next door. How handy is that? Oh, it's a bit dark. So, tell them all what you got from the shop.
So, I got a bottle of prime.
Yeah.
I also got some crisps,
Yeah.
some sweet, and my arm is killing me because it's so heavy.
Yeah, because we got a pint of milk as well. Right, back home.
Not a pint.
Is it
gallon.
2 pints? Is it 2 pints of milk? I need to sort this garden bit out. But your hair looks lovely.